Well, recently I heard a lot of information from our sales team and customers' feedback that there is very low price of thermal paper on our market, sometimes even more than 10% lower than our average offer. Well, I have to say that if after the complete testing of the quality, investigation of the market and customer and the supplier's background, we cannot stop customers to choose to work with a new supplier, new brand, because if they get more competitive products and survive better, one day, sooner or later, we have the chance to cooperate again together. But I just want to say that based on our past 16 years experience working on thermal paper, as the owner of the company, what I experienced before, when selling was small, we also compromise on price and quality. Whatever price, whatever orders we can get, we just take it. And then we turn around to our supplier and keep pushing on them, on the price. But this kind of game would only result in bad circle that no one is going to benefit from this kind of business. Because everyone needs reasonable profits to survive. So after being under big pressure of the price, then the supplier, they would only compromise on quality. And then the customer, they would find out that they received the products which will hurt their brand, hurt their reputation. Instead of spending all the time developing more business and developing more market share, they would have to spend all the time dealing with complaints day by day. Well, until today, this is something that Sealing never wanted to happen again. This is the lesson that we paid for the last few years, and we changed since a few years back, that we only work with those thermal paper leading suppliers and manufacturers who has their own base paper production, who can maintain, who can control their paper quality and maintain it within a reasonable and consistent level. So in order to make sure that this kind of story and headache will never happen again to our customers. As the leading exporter of thermal paper in China, we feel it's responsible for us to protect the price, protect the business, and protect our customers. Because if today we can compromise on the price and give 10% lower to customer A, tomorrow we can compromise and give the same price to customer B and C and D. I believe that those new players into this business who will not watch too much on production of the whole business, but they only need the orders from the customers and even don't care about the quality consistency. So this is something that we don't want happen and to work in Sealing. This is in conflict with our company policy, and also I believe it is also in conflict with many of our long-term customers who always choose Sealing to work together as a partner, as a long-term partner. Let's together make the joint efforts and let's work for the future. Not just to look today the market price, but let's analyze the game behind this, and let's work out together to protect the market price. Those customers who choose to stay with Sealing and choose a consistent paper quality, one day sooner or later is going to find that all the efforts made today will finally reach out to a much higher level that bring your company to a more competitive status in the market. That's just a wish for the best. And whatever how severe the competition is, we will just get through over this, because we have been going through this in many times in the past 16 years. And I believe that those efforts that we made to follow and to insist on the stable paper quality is finally going to bring our company to a more competitive level. So we believe in and we work for the future.